Now that you've had a chance to become familiar with carbonmodel.com outputs and inputs and the tool overall, let's look at additional analysis options. If you scroll to the bottom of the screen, you'll see 3 additional analysis options. Let's start with scenario analysis. Once you click on this button, you'll be taken to the scenario analysis page, which allows you to look at different scenarios all at the same time. The functionality is basically the same as our main tool, where you can change inputs and feedstock sources, financial inputs, and process-specific inputs. However, you can do this for up to 3 scenarios at once. We still look at outputs of a levelized cost of hydrogen and carbon footprint. However, we do not have both tables up at the same time. If you scroll to the bottom of the screen, you can look at your outputs in graphical format, similar to how we had it before. And if you hover over any part of the bar, you'll be able to see the contribution in dollars per kilogram of hydrogen produced. We have a comparison option, so you can compare by option, where you have each process technology included for each option. If you click on this button, you can compare by process. So you'll be able to see the differences in price for each technology depending on the option itself. We also provide the ability to filter processes out. So let's say that we're interested only in syzygy technologies and understanding how these are priced. Here you see we don't have any outputs for any of the other processes, and only for photocatalytic steam methane forming and photocatalytic decomposition of ammonia. If we change this to compare by option, the graph updates. You're able to download data here as well. When you go to edit data, you have an option to restore to default if you've made some changes, and also import main calculation data. So this is just going to import your last saved information from the main calculator tab. Once you guys are finished with your analysis, you can download the data and save for future use. You can also toggle back and forth from the calculator if you'd like to go back to the calculator and change some things here and move back to scenario analysis with your data saved and update as needed. This is an exciting tool for us to be able to evaluate not only the technology under different price regimes for feedstocks, but the technology as it matures by changing things such as CapEx, starting from maybe a higher price point and moving lower, advances in other technologies such as carbon capture, and maybe even advances in the technology to reduce feedstock consumption.